Good afternoon, everyone. Hope I'm audible and screen is visible. Please confirm.
It is. Good afternoon.
All right. So today is our final session on reasoning, and we shall be covering these topics. Uh, as far as sitting arrangement goes, uh, it won't be an exaggeration if I say sitting arrangement is the most important part of reasoning. Puzzles is also a type of sitting arrangement only. Then there are some patterns, and then there are some reason. So sitting arrangement covers the bulk of the reasoning part, and that is why like most of today's session will be around sitting arrangement only. We'll be doing n number of questions around this. Now, sitting arrangement does not have a step-by-step method or a concept as such. We will see one question and we will discuss the approach to solve these type of questions, right? So just say one question that you can see, uh, you have to read the following information carefully to answer the question. So there are 9 cricket fans who are watching a match in a stadium. They are seated in one row. They are JKL. All these people name is given, and then there are some instructions given as far as their sitting is concerned. So L is at the immediate right, third place to the right, K is at one end, and all those things. Now the first step you should ideally do is first of all spot how many people are there in the arrangement. So I can see that there are 9 people in the arrangement. So I'll just mark that there are 9 people. Right. Now I'll start with the statement that gives me a concrete information that helps me to make as lesser cases or as fewer cases as possible. What do I mean by this? If I talk about this statement, L is at the immediate right of M. Now L is at the immediate right of M. That means something like this. Now this can have many possibilities. It can be ML here, it can be ML here, it can be ML here. So many possibilities. So I will not start from this statement or this information. I'll move ahead. K is at one end of the row. Now this is pretty specific. K is at one end. So there can be only 2 cases. Either K is here or K is here. So I have started from this statement. I have made complete use of this statement. Now, now I will look for a statement that has K in that so that I know how to like it automatically fills up. Now the statement which connects K is this one. O is at third place to the left of K. Now O is at third place. If I talk about the first case, there is no left of K. That means this case is rejected. So that means this case is correct. O is at third place to the left of K. Now what do you mean by third place? So sometimes people think कि third place means तीन छोड़कर. No. This is the first place, this is the second place, and this is the third place. So O must be here, right? You will count, you will always think कि which I consider as the first place. So this is the first, this is the second, this is the third. So O is here. So I have made use of this as well, right? Now J is right next to the left of O. J is right next to the left of O. That means J must be here. I have made use of this one as well. Now the question is who is sitting at the center of the row? I can clearly see that center of the row is fifth position, that is J. So I got my answer, but currently we are in the learning mode. So we will try to fill this completely so that we can cover as many cases. So next statement is Q is adjacent to both O and P. Now there is one person Q which is adjacent to 2 people. That means the only scenario can be this. If one person is adjacent to 2 people, that means that person must be lying in between, isn't it? So Q is adjacent to both O and P. So I have placed Q here. I hope it is clear as well. So I have made use of this statement too. Next is L is at the immediate right of M and third place at the right of N. So if I place N here, 1, 2, 3, L can be here and immediate right. So all the cases will be satisfied. So I'll place N here. L is at the immediate right of M and at third place to the right of N. So 1, 2, 3. So L must be here. Now ML. So M must be here. Now the only J is done, K is done, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R. The only person remaining is R. The only position remaining is second. I can cross check as well. As L is at the immediate right of M. This is satisfied. Third place to the right of N. This is satisfied. K is at one end. Correct. Q is adjacent to both O and P. Sorted. O is at third place to the left of K. This is also correct. J is right next to the left of O. So all the things are met. Now they can ask you n number of questions. Who is sitting in the center? Who is sitting on the fourth position? Three place to the left of R, four place to the right of L. They can ask you anything. So that is how we will be approaching. First step is to mark the positions. Second step is to start with the statement that gives you a specific information. And then gradually the layers will open up and you will be able to fill up the entire arrangement. Right. If you people have any doubts pertaining to this, you can ask. Otherwise, this particular skill will come naturally with questions. So we'll be discussing at least 7 to 8 sets. Abhi, we are discussing linear arrangement. After few questions, we will discuss the circular arrangement. Okay. So try this one. All right, let's begin. So this one is pretty simple. There are 5 people. So I'll just mark the positions. 2 person at the extreme end are professor and businessman. Advocate is standing to the right of a student. Author is to the immediate left of businessman. So businessman is at the end. Professor is also at the end. Author is to the immediate left of businessman. So author must occupy this place. And advocate is standing to the right of a student. So student must be here and advocate must be here. So this one is very simple. Counting from the left, author is at which place? Fourth. Right. All right, so few people have responded. So this question checks your reasoning skills as well as your comprehension skills as well. Because if you read this question properly, it's not that difficult. But again, it is quite in contrast to what you expect. Like most of the question ask you which of the statement is correct, but here it is asking which of the statement is false. So you have to read this properly. So there are eight friends, JK, LM, NOPQ. They decide to go on a fun ride for which batches of four are allowed. Now, M and O do not go together. K and Q have to go together. J and K never go together. So there are some restrictions placed on a few people. If K and L go in one batch, which of the following statement is false? Now, focus on this. It has to be false. Definitely false, right? Now, first is K and Q will be together. So this is just a replica of this statement. So this is true, means this cannot be the answer. M and JP can be one batch, right? It is talking about the probability. So let's see whether they are satisfying all the clauses or not. So J and K never go together. So J and K are not together. M and O do not go together. M and O are also not together. K and L go in. So they are not creating any issue. So they can definitely be one batch. So this is also not false. Right. Third, KLQJ can be one batch. Now it is clearly mentioned that J and K cannot be together. And here it is mentioning that it can be one batch, which is definitely false. So this can be the answer. Fourth, M and PO cannot be a batch. So M and O do not go together. Yes. So this is also true that it cannot be a batch. So if this is true, this is also not false. So the only statement false is third one, which is your answer. Right. So I have included the fifth option as a trap only. So basically, fifth option would have been right if I remove not from this word. So MNPO can be a batch. No, this is false. Now option fifth becomes correct. But I have written cannot be a batch. So again, this question was purely based on just have to read properly. That's it. So I hope it is clear to all of you, those who were incorrect. Right. Let's move ahead. Try this. All right, so let's try. So in a row where all are facing north, Priya is 15th from the left end and Garima is 19th from the right. They interchange their positions, and Ram, who sits 24th from the left end, sits at the fifth place to the left of Priya's new position. So a person Ram is connected to Priya's new position, and Priya's new position will be 19th from the right. So let's say this is Priya's new position, and this position is 19th from the right because they are interchanging, right? Ram sits at fifth place to the left of Priya's new position. So one, two, three, four, five. This is Ram, and Ram is 24th from the left end. So this is 24th from the left. Now question is asking me how many person were there in the row. So 24, this, 19, this, and 4, these. So 24 plus 4, 28, plus 19, 47. Right? So Ram is 24th from the left. That means 24 people are counted from left. Priya's new position is 19th from the right. So 19 people are counted from the right. That makes it 43. And 4 people are sitting here. So again, a question which is testing your logic like no other.
Ishan, what about Garima, who is sitting 15th from the left?
But how does that matter as well? Garima is 15th from the left, that is fine. So Garima must be somewhere here. But I have counted her in these 24 now. Are you getting it?
So we are
Because
not counting 15 people who are sitting in the row, in Priya's row.
no. What I'm saying is that Priya is 15th from the left and Garima is 19th from the right initially. Now they have interchanged their position. So these are their new position. Now definitely Garima will be somewhere here. But what is the exact position of Garima and Priya? How does that matter when I just have to count the number of people in the row? So now Garima is 15th from the left after interchanging. So definitely Garima must be somewhere here. But I have already counted her in these 24 because my focus is not to ascertain the position of each individual rather than that finding the total number of people. Are you getting it? So Garima must definitely be somewhere here, but this is already in this 24,
Okay.
right? Anyone has any other doubt pertaining to this? All right. Now, next is circular setting arrangement. So circular setting arrangement, maybe the concept and the approach remains the same. Only one thing which I want to discuss that suppose there are 4 people sitting in a circle. So you have to ensure that entire circle is covered. This is obvious as well. So it cannot be like this. You cannot mark 4 people like this. Okay, you can mark like this or you can mark like this. Ensure that major part of the circle is covered. Secondly, you should be assured of the left and right positions. What do I mean by this? Let's say there are 8 people. Let's say this is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Now, suppose if the paper setter says who is 2 places to the left of A. Now it is clear that A ka 2 places left will be C. Now this is your left, this is his left, everything is uh, in line. It is similar to direction sense, right? If someone asks you who is 3 places to the right of H, so 3 places to the right of H, your right is also E and his right is also this only. But again, if they say who is 2 places to the left of E, so you have to ensure that it is not your left, it is his left. So 2 places to the left of E will be G and not C, right? Again, the same concept which I taught you in direction because E is facing you. So your left will be his right and vice versa. So just focus on the left right part, except that the system remains the same that you just start with that statement, which gives you a specific information. Also, one more thing, circle is a cyclic figure, right? So suppose if the correct arrangement is this, and you have drawn something like this. So you might think that this and this are two different arrangements, which is not the case. It is the same. For you, you have started from this. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. This person has started like this: A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, right? So it's a cyclic figure, so it does not matter from where you start. The only thing which matters is the order remains the same. So these are a few things which I discussed, though I think these are already known. So let's start with this question. Uh, Try this once and answer in the chat. All right, let's begin. So there are 7 people who are sitting around a circle. So one, two, three, four, five, six. Seventh person, it's up to you. You can sit here. You can make him sit here. So G is second to the left of C, who is to the immediate left of F. Now this is quite specific. So G is related to C. So let's start with C. So let me mark C here. You can mark him anywhere. As I told you, it's a cyclic figure, so it doesn't matter. G is second to the left of C. So second to the left, that means G must be here. Who is to the immediate left of F? Now C is to the immediate left of F. That means F must be here. So I have made complete use of this statement. A is third to the left of E. A is third to the left of E. If I draw E here, 1, 2, 3, A left, that is the only possibility. So if I draw E here, so 1 left, 2 left, 3 left. So A must be here. And B is between D and E. B is between D and E. So I've completed the figure. All the things are being met. Which of the following is false? A is fourth to the right of E. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is correct. G is to the immediate right of D. G is to the immediate right of D. This is also correct. F is third to the right of D. F is third to the right of D. And B is to the immediate left of D. B is to the, so this is the only one which is wrong. So answer third. I think the people who made the mistake must have made the mistake here. So you might have position G as the immediate left of F. So always remember, if you translate this particular sentence, G is second to the left of C, who is to the immediate left of F. You people considered it as G is second to the left of C and is to the immediate left of F. Are you getting the difference? If I replace this relative pronoun by and, now the understanding is clear that this sentence and this sentence both points G, right? But the sentence says G is second to the left of C, who is to the immediate left of F. That means this is pointing to C. So just to make it clear, whenever there's a relative pronoun, it is talking about the nearest person. And whenever there's a conjunction, it is talking about this person. And this is pretty obvious as well. If you convert this into your own language, G F के G C के second left में है, जो कि F के immediate left में है. So it's pretty clear that it is talking about C. Instead, if I use and here, G C के second left में है और F के immediate left में है. That means I am talking about G only. Right? So either ways you can understand. So I think that was the only blunder which many people made. And that is why you people were getting the answer as second and not third. Right? I hope all the doubts pertaining to this is clear. Let's move to the next. Try this. All right. So many people have responded. Uh, there's a circle and there are 8 people sitting. And they are sitting alternatively because no two ladies or gentlemen are sitting side by side. So C, who is sitting between G and E, is facing D. So let's start with C here. Now C is a lady. So if this is a lady, this has to be a gent, lady, male, female, male, female, male, female, because it is alternative. C is sitting between G and E. So it can be G and E like this, or you have to take both the cases parallelly. It can be G and E like this. So there are two possibilities as of now. Right. F is between D and A and is facing G. Now F is between D and A. So I can mark A here. F is between D and A and is facing G. Right, like this as well. Or F is between D and A. If I mark like this is also right. Now H is to the right of B. H is to the right of B. So if I mark B here, H is to the left, not possible. H is to the right of B. This is correct. If I mark H is to the right of B, B here, H here, this will be not right. This will be left. So I have to change. Now this is correct. Now let's see the genders. So यहाँ पर D, A, B, C, D are ladies. So A, B, C, D are ladies. Perfect. E, F, G, H are males. So all the things are being assured that we are correct. And let me read it again. C, who is sitting between G and D, is facing D. That is also correct. F is between D and A and is facing G. This is also correct. And H is to the right of B. H is to the right of B. H is to the. This is incorrect. So this must be like this. Now the problem with this figure is the case is correct, but B should be male and H should be female, which is not the case. H is a male and B is a female, though our arrangement is correct. That is why this case is rejected, right? If I talk about this case, A, B, C, D, all are females, all are females. E, F, G, H, all are males. This case is right. So you always have to do like this. It is never a case कि सर मैंने तो यही start किया था and मेरा इससे आंसर आ गया. No, the approach is wrong. You have to take all the cases simultaneously because one more thing could have happened. क्या हो सकता था कि this case also turns out to be correct and this case also turns out to be correct and you might get two answers. So in that case, the option would be cannot be determined. Are you getting it? So you have to think from all the angles. So I took two cases parallelly. It's good that this case got rejected, but it might not get rejected as well. Now the question is who is sitting to the left of A, which is F. That is correct. Clear? So never start like this ki we are picking just one case and understanding the things from that angle. So this was a pretty good question in that aspect that there was nothing concrete in this one. So in till the end of the case question, both the cases were running parallel. Right. So all of you who answered were correct, but those who actually made two cases are on point. Try this. This one kind of combines blood relation and arrangement both. So it's a very important set. Try this once. All right, let's begin. So there's a family of 6 members. There are two married couples, and the family represent 3 generations. So the only possibility is one couple here, one couple here, and 2 children. This is the only case which satisfies 3 generations and 2 couples, both clauses. So made use of this. Each member has a distinct choice of color. ठीक है. No lady member likes either green or white. So only the male members likes green or white. C who likes black color is the daughter-in-law of E. Now the only daughter-in-law can be either of these person. So suppose if I consider this as male, this as female, this as male, this as female. So the only daughter-in-law is this, right? And this person likes black color. Now this person is a daughter-in-law of E. So I don't know the gender of E. So E can be anywhere, either plus or minus. B is brother of F. So B and F should come here. Brother, that means B must be a male. And son of D. So D must be here and likes pink. So B is given pink. So we have made complete use of this statement. A is grandmother of F. So A must be this. And if A is this, E must be this. And F does not like red. ठीक है. The husband has a choice of green color. His wife likes yellow. Husband has a choice of green color. His wife likes yellow. This is also done. Now, no lady member likes either green or white. So now 2 colors are left. One is white and one is red. Now, F does not like red, and this person is male. So if this person is male, this will definitely be red. And the only color left is white. So if F likes white, F must be a male as well, because it is clearly mentioned that no lady member likes white. So this must be male as well. So this is the entire diagram. What is the color preference of F? That is white. How many male members? One, two, three, four. Four male members. So they can ask more number of questions as well. That was what is the choice of D? What is the arrangement of C? So it's a pretty important question because just by one question, they are testing you on 2 skills in blood relation as well and in arrangement as well. So such question becomes very important because it reduces the effort of paper setter and gives him maximum outcome. Right. I hope it is clear. Any doubts? Let me know. Perfect. Try this one. All right, so let's start. So there are six teachers. Each of the teacher is teaching some subjects. One compulsory, another optional. So this is a compulsory subject. This is an optional subject, and the people are A, B, C, D, E, and F. D's optional subject was history. So this must be history, while three others have it as compulsory. So we will keep this in mind. E and F have physics. F compulsory subject is maths. So F का maths ये हो गया. So physics must be this, which is an optional subject of both C and D. So C and E have maths as optional. E also has physics as one of the subject. History and English are A subject, but in terms of compulsory optional, they are reverse of D. So history, English, and this must be history and English. Now it was mentioned that three people have history as compulsory subject. So I know the three people now. And chemistry is an optional subject of only one of them. I know that person as well. Only female teacher in the school has English as compulsory. So this must be the female. So this was very easy. Uh, what is C's compulsory subject? That is history. Who is the female member? D. Which person has the same subject as F? E. So this question was very like it has a huge advantage. Now, why I'm telling this so? Because most of the people, when they see such a huge paragraph, they will leave this question for the end. They will think, यार बहुत बड़ा paragraph है, बहुत कुछ करना पड़ेगा. But if you pick this set, you get an advantage of three question. That is 3 marks. And in just, I think 30, 40 seconds or maximum 1 minute. So 1 minute में you are getting three questions correct, which is a huge advantage, right?
Ishan, the third question, no, it's a very tricky
Mhm.
because it asks which is the same compulsory and optional subjects as those of F's.
Yes.
So compulsory for F is maths, right?
No,
And
no, that is your assumption that you are considering it in the same order. It is just asking ki which has the same compulsory and optional, but it is not mentioning explicitly that it has to be in the same order as well.
but they should
Uh,
just write no same subject as those of F.
It should ideally happen, but again, they will only do this if there are more people in the queue, na? If there is no other possibility, so why would they invest the extra effort? If there is a case something like this, ki there is another person who has maths and physics like this, then the question is valid. Ki which out of these two should be the answer? But if there is no other person, then it's fine,
Got it.
right? Now this is series and patterns. This is just you have to tell the next term. So try this one by one. Answer the first first. So first one is pretty simple. Uh, so the first one, the difference between these two numbers is 23. Then the next is 25. Then the next is 27. Then the next is 29. So the difference is increasing by 2 in every case. So the last will be 31. So 226 plus 31 is 257, which is my answer. Right. Try the second one. All right. So second one is the first letter is B, then C and D are skipped, then E, then F and G are skipped, then H. So I and J will be skipped. K. So for the first letter, the logic is plus two, plus two, plus two. Right. For the middle one, M, N is skipped. O, P is skipped. Q, R will be skipped. S. So you can say that one is skipped. So plus one or whichever way. For the last letter, again the same thing. O, P is skipped. Q, R is skipped. S. So T will be skipped. U. Right. Try the third one now. So in the third question, as I can see that there is a good amount of gap. So in such scenarios, it's the best way, as I told you in the previous session, mark the positions of each letter, right? That will be easy for me because I can see that it's a gap of 5 letters, 6 letters, 7 letters. So if I keep on counting, it will take too much time. So if I talk about A, it is first, then this is fourth, then H is your eighth, then M is your 13, and S is your 19. So plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6. So plus 7. 19 plus 7, 26. And 26th letter is Z. So my speed has increased. Otherwise, if I think like this, ki, acha S ke baad 7 skip karo, T, U, V, it doesn't make sense. Now, second letter. B is 2, G. So G is 7, M is 13, T is 20, B is 2. So plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8. So plus 9. So 9 plus 2 is 11 and 11th letter is K. Last one is 4. K is 11, S is 19, B is 2, J, K, L. L is 12. So that is plus 7, 10 plus 8 plus 9 plus 10. So it must be plus 11. So 12 plus 11 is 23 and 23 is W. So the answer is ZKW. All right. Yes, Yogesh.
Just explain this again.
Uh, so I just first of all mark the positions of each letter. So if I focus on the first letter of each pair or each triplet, I should say. So like A is 1, then D is 4, then H is 8. So I can see a pattern that 1 plus 3 is 4, plus 4 is 8. So this is plus 3, plus 4, plus 5, plus 6. So for the first letter, it should be plus 7. So S is 19th and 19 plus 7 is 26 and 26th letter in English alphabet is Z. Right. Now for the second letter, I use the same logic. B is 2, B is 2, G is 7, M is 13. So I can see a pattern that it is plus 5, then plus 6, then plus 7, then plus 8. So must be plus 9. So 2 plus 9 is 11 and 11th letter is K. And for the last letter also, it is following the similar pattern. So 4 plus 11. So 4 minus 11. So it's like plus 7, then plus 8, then difference is plus 9, then plus 10. So it should be plus 11. So 12 plus 11 is 23 and 23rd letter is W. Right. Perfect. Try the fourth one now. Now the fourth one is a bit tricky. Let's try this. So 1, 5, 15, and 34. Next term I have to tell. So if I try to find the difference, this is plus 4, this is plus 10, and this is plus 19. I cannot find any logic, right? So in such cases, what is advisable is again find the difference amongst the difference. So what is the difference in these two? 6. And what is the difference? 9. Now there is some logic that there is plus 6, this is plus 9. So next should be plus 12, 3 3 ka gap. So 19 plus 12 is 31. So plus 4 plus 10 plus 19, this should be a gap of plus 31. So 34 plus 31, 65. So whenever you find a scenario in which difference is not helping you, at least once try to find the difference again, like for the second step. You can note this down. It's a important question. All right. Once you have done the fourth one, try the fifth one. All right, so let's try. So if we start from the last letter, so Z minus 2 is X, minus 2 is V, minus 2 is T. So last letter will be T. For the last letter, it's minus 2, minus 2, minus 2, right? Now for the middle one, so this is 2 plus 2, 4 plus 3, 7 plus 4, 11 plus 5, 16 plus 6, 22. So the number must be 11. Now for the letter, uh, this is plus 1, this is minus 2. So if you focus on the first letter, this is a bit tricky. So J is 10, K is 11, I is 9, H is 8, and M is 13. So this logic is a bit tricky. So this is plus 1, this is minus 2. Next can be plus 3, then minus 4, and next is this is minus 4, and next is plus 5. So this must be L. So the first letter was a bit tricky to find. The second and third was easy. Right. Clear? So these were pretty good questions. This is just a pattern, so try finding this. All right, so let's try to find the pattern. So 42 minus 18, 12, no logic. 42 plus 18 is 60, and 60 upon 5 is 12. Might be a case. 35 plus 5, 40, and 40 upon 5, 8. So I got the logic. So these two numbers are being added and divided by 5. Or conversely, what you can do, this is into 5, 60 plus करके भी 60 into 5, 40 plus करके भी 40. Same thing. Into 5, 120. So addition of these two should give 120. So this question mark should be replaced by 20. Right. Try this. Okay, so if you try to find the logic, so 2 into 4 is 8, into 6 is 48. Doesn't make sense. What else you can do? Uh, Try to find the square. So 2 square is 4, 4 square is 16, and 6 square is 36. 36 plus 4, 40, plus 16, 56. So kind of square of these terms. Addition of squares. So similarly, 3 square is 9, 5 square is 25, 7 square is 49. So 49 plus 9, 58, and 58 plus 25 will give me 83. Let's move on to the last topic of today's session. This is simple, right? So all those who responded are correct. So first assertion says that when lightning strikes, the sound is heard a little after the flash is seen. So this is actually the case. True. Now the velocity of light is greater than that of sound. This is also true. Velocity of light is, I think, 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second, whereas sound is 330 meter per second. So both are true. So this cannot be the option, this cannot be the option, this cannot be the option. Now, whether second one is explaining the first one or not. So when lightning strikes, the sound is heard a little after the flash is seen. All of us have observed that. And why does it happen? Because velocity of light is greater. So the explanation is also correct. So option first. Right. Try this. Let's try. So electric bulb makes a bang when it is broken. This is true. The air inside the bulb rushes out immediately on breaking. This is obviously false because bulb is filled with vacuum and not any air. So A is true, but R is false. Try this. All right, so let's try. So a ship rises as it enters the sea from a river. You might not have witnessed this. Density of seawater is higher as compared to river water. All of us knows. So this one is definitely correct. Now, if density of seawater is higher, it will create more force. It will create more upthrust, right? And due to this fact only, a ship will rise. So both are correct, and the explanation part is also correct, right? So that is why I have told you that aptitude is always a test of your skill and never a test of your knowledge. So basically, if you know only the second fact and not even the first, you are still able to answer this correctly, right? This is all about today's session. Thank you so much for being patient.